Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
I swear to God, I'm about to rename these movie review series, or when I review multiple films in a video, I swear to God, I'm about to rename this series just crappy Redbox movies. Because I don't know the last, I guess Kid would be king. So seriously though, why is every movie at Redbox suck? Alright, so I saw two movies recently from Redbox, and I wanted to talk about both of them. And these two movies were the comedy, it's not really a comedy, Little, and the romance After. And I'm actually going to talk about those in opposite order. I don't know which one I should talk about first. I think I'm going to go into Little first. I'm going to talk about Little, and then I'll talk about After. Because I just feel like doing that. In any way, by the way, if you enjoyed either of these movies, you might not want to watch this video, because I didn't enjoy them. And yeah, let's get right into the reviews. First off, Little. So Little is basically a comedy about, she's like a boss. So it's basically about a girl who's a boss, and she's like the king of this company and whatever, and she was bullied in school. That's important. And she ends up turning into a kid. Because there is magic in this universe. This movie never actually goes into that. It's just like, yeah, there's magic in this universe. Yeah, this kid's wand is magical and it's able to turn her into a kid. We're not going to explore that. It's there. It's like, isn't it romantic? Where it's like she went into that world, but they never explained why. That's what this movie does. Like I guess Happy Death Day did that, but at least that movie got a sequel to land back in. Not a good sequel, but at least it explained the first movie. The point is that she turns into a kid, and then she has to learn what it's like not being the boss of the room. I don't know. I don't know. So the point about this movie is that I didn't see this movie in theaters. I don't know when it even came out. I think it came out on a weekend where I saw Missing Link, which is like weird because that was a weekend like with Hellboy, which is a movie I heard was terrible. I don't even plan to see it at this point. Oh my god, freaking lighting. I didn't even plan to see Hellboy. Then I didn't care about it. And I don't plan to see it anymore. I'm not going to see Hellboy, okay? Shut up. But I saw it, Missing Link, and it was okay. This movie came out that weekend, nobody saw it, and the lighting fell again. I'm just going to leave it there. The point is that this is a film that I was playing it. I was going to put it in my Xbox, and I was thinking, okay, this is going to be dreadfully unfunny. Nothing's going to work. It's going to be painful and absolutely the worst. And to my surprise, it's not the comedy that's the problem with this film. Like, it's unfunny. Never funny. I never laughed once, but that was just a generalization. It's like, it's never like, it's not like it's not like a Medea Family Funeral where every joke is like so painful. Like, it's not like, it's like, yeah, every joke's unfunny. But it's mainly like every joke you've already seen before. Like, no joke is actually like a new original joke. They have like the same jokes you've seen from every comedy movie these days. And so it's not like they're the most painful jokes ever, because in other comedy movies they're just like, okay, it's just unfunny. So that's my impression of the comedy in this film. This film's main problem is that it just doesn't know what to do. It's like they had this premise, and they didn't even write a script. They just were like, okay, build some sets, build like a rich house set, build a business office set, build a school set. There, we got our 3 sets, and we're going to film Little now. We're going to get some maybe big names for the movie, and the point is that they went through with that for some reason, and then they made this movie that doesn't have a 3-act structure, barely. It's just the little girl doing things, messing around, just doing things, being a little girl, and then her assistant, who's, I guess, taking care of her, just roaming around doing things. Like sometimes we cut to the little girl for like 20 minutes and then go back to the other girl, and it gets boring. This movie's so boring. It's nobody writing this movie knew what to do. Like, I already said, they don't have a script, because obviously they don't, but like nobody was like thinking, like, I feel like it was all just like, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. It's like nothing. It doesn't have a structure. It's just things happening. And oh my god, this movie is 110 minutes, okay? Now, let's see. What's a movie that I really enjoyed, like from last month, that I think is an absolutely great movie? Spider-Man Far From Home. Love that movie. It was so much fun. It was perfect. Essentially, Far From Home, if you really look at it, is the same runtime as Little, cutting off credits and post-credit scenes and stuff. Spider-Man Homecoming is as long as this movie. Like, what? What? Why? Why? Did anybody want to see Little? Like, Far From Home is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Little is an hour and 50 minutes. And there are 2 post-credit scenes of Far From Home. 2 generally long post-credit scenes. Cut those out. Cut out like maybe 8 to 10 minutes of credits. And then Little is like another 5-7 minutes of credits. So yeah, they run time to about the same runtime. Like maybe Far From Home's obviously a bit longer, but point is that Little is the same runtime as Far From Home. But does it justify that runtime? Does this movie have such a good reason to be the length it is? No. Did you think? This movie is so long, and I don't know why it's so long. You realize that the shorter you make a film, first off, the more people are going to enjoy it, because the average audience, with the average people I talk to, are like, oh, if a movie's over 2 hours, no, I ain't watching that. I'm going to get bored. And I'm like, shut up. You need to watch Lord of the Rings. It's 3.5 hours. Like, the point is that this movie is, first off, if you make it 90 minutes, it's shorter, more people are going to enjoy it, more people are going to sit through it and actually enjoy your film, which, by the way, did you know that people enjoying films actually equates to money? Like, I know that's like a crazy concept, but yeah, your movie, even if it's manipulative or not, like the Illumination movies, even they realize that. Like, they're the most cynical company working today. And even they realize that making an appealing movie that the general audience member will enjoy, they even realize that that's how to make a movie enjoyable. And like Universal's, you're like, oh, make it 2 hours long. We're not going to cut off anything. The editors of this film were given this maybe 2-hour film, and they were like, oh, okay, it's 2 hours. I guess we'll cut off that. Maybe that. We'll edit all this together. Hey, do we need this one dance scene? Do we need them to dance? No, yeah, we do. It's very important. You got some product placement in it. The point is that this film, it's so stretched out. It did not need to be this long. It's like, so, I've already stressed how stretched out this film is. And the characters, how about we talk about the characters and their development and their arcs? I guess there are arcs. The point of this film is that I guess it's like Isn't It Romantic? Where yeah, the point of the film is almost there. It's like the point of the entire film. It's like the point of Age of Ultron is for the Avengers to go through an arc. The point of Age of Ultron is to give you some cool action, and the comic book fans what they want. This movie is supposed to be here. It's like arc about a person learning to be nice. And the weird thing about this movie is it doesn't even know how to do that. Like they give us this arc, sure. But most of the runtime, she's a jerk. And then at the very end, she's all of a sudden nice, and then she's just like, you know what? They literally tell us she had character. They don't give her the character development. They told us there's character development. Like she's walking at the end, she's like, you know what? I've really changed over the last couple of days. I've become a nicer and better person. That is the level of lazy these writers are. They don't even know how to give a character an arc or development. And the main character, or her assistant, I don't even remember her name. Like, I guess, like, I don't even know if she's the main character or not. I don't even know what her arc is. Like there's actually a scene in this film where they're like, alright, I'm nervous to do this thing. Alright, you got this. Alright, I'm gonna do it. And then it cuts to later, and they're like, wow, you did really good there. That's like literally saying, wow, you had character development. That was good character development. So you're going to tell us about it, not show us it. This movie doesn't show us the character development. It tells us about it. This is the worst example of show don't tell you can possibly get. Like, it doesn't show us that these characters are changed. It just tells us these characters are changed. And this is not in my top 10 worst movies of the year, but it's kind of close. I guess it didn't, like, offend me so much. It's, like, not the most offensive movie ever. It's just, let's look at it. This movie sucks and it's broken. I'm going to give Little a 2 out of 10. Get ready for me to be mad. So, I've heard this comparison a lot after. I watched this movie a couple weeks ago, so it's been a little bit. But I guess the point of this movie is that let's make a Kids Bop version of 50 Shades. Because everybody wants that. And I even know the plot of 50 Shades. I've seen a lot of reviews of it. I've never seen the full movie. God, no. But the point is that the movie is, like, stupid and it sucks. But after is like, okay, you know what made those 50 Shades movies good? Like, nothing made them good, but you know what made them good? Yeah, the sex. Like, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But the point is that they thought that, and they're like, yeah? So that's why a small amount of people kind of, like, liked the films. So what if we took that and made it PG-13? Yeah, everybody's gonna go flock to the theater to see some PG-13 sex scenes. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so awesome. Yeah. Oh my god, this movie is horrible. Let's start out with the worst aspect of this film. I don't actually know what the worst aspect is. Everything, I guess. This film, I guess the premise is what you'd expect. A girl goes to college. An innocent girl goes to college. She already has a boyfriend who's, god dang it! She has a boyfriend at home, but she's so innocent. Oh, all the kids at college are bad. They do alcohol. They smoke. Oh my god. And you're gonna be exposed to all this dark, mature content because you lived an innocent life. Oh no, this bad boy comes in and you really like him, but you know, oh, he's bad, I cannot be with him, and I already have a boyfriend. And he's like, ooh, you're nice, but I cannot be with you because you're a nice girl. And then they get together and she cheats on her boyfriend because, you know, likable characters and all. Yeah, that's the plot of this film. There is nothing good about this movie. Nothing. Everything is horrible. Everything. Oh my. This is the worst movie of the year by far. That was the most my voice crack has ever kicked in. Medea Family Funeral is the second worst now, but let's look at Medea Family Funeral, okay? Okay, I'm not going to positive the movie. Everything sucks in that movie, but the point is that film, at least... Okay, yeah, no, I'm not even going to positively everything. Look, let's just... Okay, after this new movie, yeah, you know, it's not only the worst movie I've seen this year, it's the worst movie I've seen. It's worse than anything in 2018. Worse than Show Dogs all the way. Guess what else it's worse than? Guess what freaking else it's worse than? The Emoji Movie. The Emoji Movie. This movie is worse than the Emoji Movie. It is. It is. It's worse. Okay, it's worse. Okay, I guess it's not worse than Norm of the North, because you know Norm of the North, but we're looking at films that were supposed to be theatrically released. This is the worst film made since The Last Airbender in 2010. 2010. 9 years I haven't seen a film this freaking bad. There is nothing good at all in this movie. Nothing. Alright, let's look at the acting. All of the acting is horrible. Nothing's good. My glasses are sliding off because it's very hot in here. I should stop wearing this jacket in reviews. This movie, let's look at the acting in it, okay? Let's look at the amazing Oscar-worthy acting. Nobody smiles. Nobody ever smiles in this movie. They're all just frowning the entire time. Everybody looks miserable. God, the sound mix. I don't know why, but there's a party scene in this movie. I don't know why, but the sound mixing is horrible. It's so bad. It's like, I don't know why it's that bad, but it is. I think there is a reality where this, like, somebody loosely took the concept of this film and made it good, because I guess the premise of an innocent girl going to college, and then this bad boy taking advantage of her, and she loses everything because she likes this guy so much, and then she realizes he's a horrible person, that could work maybe as a short film, maybe even a feature-length film, if they had good stuff in it, but then, like, if they actually tried making it, I guess there is a reality where that works, but unfortunately, this movie has no chemistry. If you said that, oh yeah, you know that movie, you know that romance movie, there's no chemistry, no. You haven't seen no chemistry until you've seen after. These characters, like, this girl obviously doesn't like him, and all of a sudden she's like, all of a sudden she cares for him. Like, one scene she hates him, and the very next she likes him. Like, that is the level we're talking about. Like, it's like they just switch. The characters just switch. No, nothing causes them to switch. They just do switch. It's It's terrible. Beyond that as well, so one of the worst parts of this movie, I'm gonna go full spoiler. I don't care. Spoiler alert. If you so desperately wanted to see After, I couldn't wait for the After adaptation. Everybody's so excited. Everybody. So the ending of this film is that, I guess, so she likes him, and all of a sudden they're in a relationship. They live together. She's abandoned her family and her boyfriend, and then she finds out that he faked the love relationship because he was dared to. And then she goes back. So yeah, then the movie goes full on, like ends it right there. Okay, it would still suck 1 out of 10, but if they ended it right there, it wouldn't be nearly as bad as it is. But then the movie just it goes somewhere else. It does more things. Then it shows her reconnecting with her family, because that's how this story works in some reality. So then all of her problems are fixed. She's totally fine now. She has her family back. She has her old boyfriend back. And then it shows her on the dock looking at the lake that her and this bad boy swam in once. And he goes up and sits next to her. And then it says After, and the credits roll. So was there a conclusion to this story? No. Was there an ending? Was there a wrap-up? No. There was no ending. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't care what's going to happen because I hate these characters. But I don't even know where it's going to go at all. They just ended it right there. They don't even try to end it correctly. Nobody tried. Nobody tried. I know this is a book, so I don't know. I bet you the book is as horrible as the movie, but I guess it doesn't have the horrible acting and such, and I guess it has the dialogue. Whatever, this is the worst movie I've seen this year, and with not counting Norm of the North, this is the worst film in 9 years. So take that into account. There is no way this isn't going to be the worst movie. No way. Nothing can be worse. Not a single movie can beat this movie. And this is a really long video, because I ranted on and yelled about 2 movies. So yeah, After, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. It could have been a 0, but I don't know. Alright, so now if you're going to Redbox, don't go to Redbox first off, because I only go there because, they have all the crappy movies that I've never seen. I skipped in theaters. So yeah, After and Little terrible movies. If you saw them, I'm very sorry if you saw them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll make a yesterday review tonight, which I'm pretty excited for the movie. So yeah, see you guys next time, and Hobbs and Shaw on Thursday. Bye.